Blog Talk Radio.
Are you ready to take a bite out of the competition? Are you looking for ideas to make your business better? Welcome to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet,
sponsored by Apple Capital Group.
At the core of every successful business, you'll find people making a difference. And with each episode of the Core Business Show, we talk with those people, examine those ideas, and explore the strategies that make them special. Now, the host of the Core Business Show, Tim Jacquet.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Core Business Show. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host. Today, the topic is going to be about contingency plan, preparing your business for the winter weather, but also we need to actually plan year round. So let's talk about the weather. There's no doubt when we have global warming, they've been warning us about this for the last 30 years. Now it's come to fruition that now we have not only small storms, but the storms you're having tornadoes after Christmas. I mean, you're having snowstorms and still in May. So things are off the balance. The coastals are flooding, and your business needs to be prepared for that. You make sure that you have sufficient plans in place and sufficient insurance that will take care of that. Yes, it's going to cost you, but however, it's better than having a storm to wipe out your business completely. The business I work for, Apple Capital Group, we are located in the office, and I'll never forget this, in 2008, because we had a lot of clients from the Houston area. We opened that on September 1, and by the following week, a hurricane came through. Can't think of the one, I'm not sure if it was Isaac, came through and wiped out the city for a whole month without power. The building was ruined. And with a city of 5 million people, contract insurance companies, it took a while for a business to recover. Of course, they're going to restore power to homes and essential businesses first, and then homes second, and then non-essential. Maybe your small business might be the last ones or set of the ones that get to you. Depends on where you locate it. You stand in a dense populated area with a huge business district, you have more of a chance to get your business online quicker and power. Well, with that business, we were on the 4th floor. It was 5 floors. Well, some of the windows were blew out because of the wind, and there was a lot of wind damage, and the roof started leaking. The water came through all the way from the 5th floor, of course, to our offices on the 4th floor, wiped everything out that we were doing, new equipment and so forth, and it just filtered all the way through down. We had water on the 1st floor. So a brand new office just totally destroyed. It took almost 3 months to get an insurance adjuster out there to assess the damage because of the devastation. I think we had the adjuster come out. He finally was able to come out about a week before Thanksgiving. So this happened the second week of September. We saw the adjuster maybe around the 9th or the 10th. I mean, about a week before Thanksgiving. So kind of give you an idea how long that took. And of course, with Hurricane Sandy, they have almost the same problem. It takes a while to get your business back up. You're protected, but again, you need to make sure you plan for that. So, of course, if you own an office park, you're responsible for your own maintenance. So you may want to take care of that. Or a strip center. If you're in a business, mall, or office tower, then they will take care of the mineralization, or if pipes burst and so forth. They're not only your insurance, their insurance also will take care of that as well. Also, you want to assess everything you have. Everything is cloud-based today. Invest into maybe Google Drive or the box, whatever, to have all your files and your systems backed up and run on the cloud-based system, because if you do shut down, you can relocate to a different area and not really be affected. That's what happened to us. Fortunately enough, we were experimenting with a cloud-based system. Our CRM was a cloud-based system, and it worked out great. So after 2 days of this happening, which happened on the Friday night, and by Sunday, there was no hope. I mean, there was nothing that's going to be done. There was no power. It was just a whole bunch of unknowns. We just relocated the business in Dallas, and fortunately, since we had docs already backed up and we already had a CRM and database that was cloud-based, it actually helped us without losing a lot of the context. We just lost a lot of property. We did lose some businesses. Things did slow down. So make sure the types of the likely storm that disturb mean if it's winter, if it's a blizzard, or it's a power, make sure you plan for those. Also have backup of your equipment. Make sure you take pictures of your equipment. Make sure you have serial numbers and dates of purchases and the amount of purchase and what's the value of that equipment. I would say photograph it and videotape it and cloud base it. So cloud base, usually, even if you don't pay for 30 days or 60 days, it's still there for up to a certain period of time. You might want to know what that time is. Also, plan what's going to happen if you have to close down this office. Meet with your employees and let them know. Say, hey, this is what we're going to do. This is what you need to be thinking. If the business does close because of bad weather, of course, we are out of business. However, we're going to plan a plan B strategy in the next neighboring town or the next major city. You might want to either relocate in that area. We have some hotels that we're going to pay for if it helps you guys out to continue earning your income. There's insurance in place for that if need be. However, give them that option. Let them know, hey, if this is what happens, be prepared for it. Offer them the insurance plan for disruption of the income. Also, make sure you have emergency contacts of all employees, including home, mobile phone, personal emails, and family contact. Also, you need to have instructions for communicating in chain if necessary. Also, you need to have a list of alternate ways to get to work, either by car, by train, a bus, etc., and a contingency plan for operating the business remotely, which we did in Dallas. And number 4, you want to actually rehearse and test this. There are some pamphlets and things available through some experts through the SBA, and SCORE has a checklist. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Go to them. They will show you what's the common things that's always needed, some things you might have to think through. But they have those plans in place. Go to those experts and use their minds in order to create what you need to create for your business. So those are some things that you can use to strategize to winterize your business or storm-proof your business and so forth. If you have any questions, you can go ahead to go to our website, thecorebusinessshow.com, and a summary of that article will be there as well. So everybody, thank you for listening. It's Core Business Show. I'm Tim J.K., your host.
You're listening to the Core Business Show, sponsored by Apple Capital Group. Apple Capital Group in Jacksonville, Florida, is a commercial lender that specializes in asset-based loans, equipment leasing and financing, invoice financing, commercial real estate loans, and asset-based financing in the U.S. and Canada. Apple Capital Group is a direct lender that lends on their private equity investment portfolio. 90% of most loans are decided within 2 hours, and vendor funding within 24 hours after documents are completed, with a one-page application. No slow no's, just a quick decision and a fast yes. To get more information about lending from Apple Capital Group, call 866-611-7457. That's 866-611-7457 to speak with one of our loan specialists. Or visit us right now at applecapitalgroup.com.